Greetings. So here we are again on Wolfpack. There's been an update since the last time I did a Wolfpack video, and they've put in a new option called Game Mode, where you can do a tutorial, which is pretty neat. You can, they give you 3 boats, 3 ships that you can just shoot at repeatedly and they don't sink. And the neat thing is that they show you within the map the firing solution, angle on bow, distance and speed of the target vessels, which is pretty good. So you can see the results. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to jump into a skirmish, which is just the standard mission. Overcast. We're going to go just easy, because I don't want to be here all day. North Sea is... Let's have a look at the map. We'll go... maybe Bay of Biscay. Time towards the end of the day. Little bit of cloud cover. 1939, that'll do. I'll go later on. Yep, there we are. So, start the game. I haven't been playing this that much recently, on account of the fact that I'm playing a bit of U-boat. But we may as well give this one a go now. Alright, so first of all what we'll do is we'll just... Usually the first thing that I do... Let's have a quick look around. Oh, no, quick look around here. Okay, don't see anything on the observation scope. So we'll just make sure... Yep. The other thing in the update, they've made these glow in the dark. So if you see, if we go night light, some of the dials are glow in the dark. Primarily the battery dial, the ballast tank dials, negative as well, the depth meter, or the echo ranger, and over here the bilge and the compressed air. They glow in the dark, so that's quite nice. Alright, what are we doing? So first of all, what we need to do is we need to go, because we can't see anything. So we'll go under. So we fill the fore and the aft tanks. Now this basically makes us go decks awash. So our depth will kind of hover around about the 6 meter point. We'll switch over to electric engines. Now once we're decks awash, or once the ballast tanks are full with water, go back and close those. Make sure that we... Oh no, that was a mistake. Closed it too soon. I think the 4-1 is okay. Ah! Too excited. Alright, now we're done. You need to hear that thud sound. Okay, so now the ballast tanks are full. Now we'll just let a little bit of water in. Oh, that's a bit... We could put more in, but that's fine. There we are. Okay. So now we're pretty much at neutral buoyancy, hovering around about 6 meters. So we're bobbing along on the surface. Basically, like I say, decks awash. So now we just go down. We can go down quicker if we do both planes down, but this way it's a nice smoother transition into periscope depth. Wait till we hit 10. I think we've hit 10 now, haven't we? Where are we? There we are. Alright. What speed are we at? I think we're only going half speed. We'll level out the planes. So we should now maintain a depth. And we'll check the hydrophone. Increase gain. Increase the high pass. Low pass doesn't really seem to do anything. Okay, looks like there's something behind us, so we'll want to go to a full stop. Or at least switch the engines off, so that we don't get interference. Yep, our depth is stable. So now we check... Whee, there we go. So it looks like we do have... They're pretty close. So let's just get our position on the map. Oh, what's our bearing? 302 degrees. So we went under here. At this point here. We travelled 200... We're still travelling 1.2 knots. So we'll wait till we come to a complete stop at 0 knots. Then what we want to do is draw a line from here at 302 degrees for the distance that we've travelled. 0.8. As you can see up here. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. So we'll go at 302 degrees at we travelled 216 meters. Bang. So that's pretty much where we are now. I reset the odometer as soon as we hit the, as soon as we went under. Okay, now let's... So we're picking them up there. What's that? I'll say 175. Yeah. Right, that's number one. So I'm just going to do this pretty rough actually, because previous times where I've tried to do it very precise, it's really given me a rough estimate anyway. I really have got basically nothing from it anyway. In terms of super precision. So, you know, I've tried to get the bearings really spot on. But the ultimate estimation of the convoy location, their course, what have you, has always been a bit dodgy, and it can only really be done through visual means, unless you're really, really good on the hydrophone, which I'm not. So what I tend to do now is what I'm going to do now, I should say, perhaps, is basically to get a rough estimate and then get visual confirmation. So we wait and we wait. So I don't really want to wait for too long. So as you can see, I've got the timer going. Let's get a little bit of an idea. See, now we're picking that up at 1:08, about. Oh man, alive. Could be about there, maybe 178. So they're moving across this way. And the gain is sitting around about 3.5 to 4, so my prediction is they could be around about, 7 or 8 kilometers away. Very difficult to tell exactly. It's really just estimation. What time is it? It's coming up to 5 o'clock. Our position is steady. Our depth is, if anything, we are slightly rising, because I thought it was we were a bit deeper than that. We are slightly rising. That's fine. If we really wanted to do something, we could let a bit of water in, but that's fine. We're rising so slowly that there's no immediate imperative to do anything. So and then I guess I'll just chug it. Oh, actually I might go in full reverse and then go back this way and then get a cross angle reading here. That might work better actually. I'll go into reverse. Okay, so what we want to do is got like what do we got? 30 seconds to go here. Gee, that's sitting pretty at around about 180. So I'm going to go 180. From here, so that's 180. That's point number 2. So they're going that way. So what I'll do is, like I say, I reckon they're probably around, my estimation is that they're around about there somewhere, around about here somewhere. Okay, so for the purposes of not making this drag out too long, I am just simply doing this in 5-minute intervals. Now I'm going to go back with the... I'm going to try this technique again. I don't really know if this works too well. .176, huh? So that's 4 degrees. Oops, off that way, which is 360 minus 4 is 356. Yeah. And then when we get that line there, we'll draw that through that way. And then this will possibly... and that one will cross that one. That will give us their bearing, heading. So what I've done is I've just put a cross again in that middle bearing. The third bearing will be here. I've drawn the first line in the same heading or the same bearing. 176 is the first recording. So what we want to do is we want to reset the odometer now. We'll do that. And then we'll back that sucker up for 5 minutes. Yeah, we're going to go reverse full speed. We're not going to go too far, but we should go further than... Okay, let's see. Where are we? See, now I'm picking this one up at around about 180. I think they could be going away from us now, because we went sort of 5 degrees, now we're going about 2. And we're having to increase the gain a bit. Got 1 minute left. Where are we? 5-minute intervals. Sort of starts there. Oh, I'm going to say 182 at the moment. Could be wrong, but like I say, it's all a bit of a... I'm going to say 182. Sod it. Okay. Full speed aft. 182. All right. bit more water into you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've done that. Then we go here, line, thank you, 182. So 182 is 2 degrees. Degrees that way. Then we pop a little bit of a cross here. Then we pop a little bit of a cross here. Then we draw a line, you see, from here to here. That's 188. So my prediction is that they are going 188. We pop a middle cross in here. Then we want a circle. And we want to put... what's the thing that I need? It's reverse compass. So then we go... oh no. Shit. What's that distance? That distance is 475 at 188. So then we go here 475. That'll do. So that would be my predicted next. Oops. Back line. You know what? I didn't set the timer. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are... an idiot. So we're going to guess this. It's 184. Again? Ha! So that's the line. Oh, man. This is what happens. So, in 5 minutes, we're going to take another reading. I don't know what time I started that. What time did I start that? Did anyone have a timer? Okay, what's our depth? Shit, let's just say 2 minutes. That felt like 2 minutes, didn't it? So in 3 minutes, we'll stop. We have travelled 590, so give it another minute or so. Then we will have travelled. When this hits 2 minutes, I'll stop. That's the third reading I would have got if I was there, I would say, which looks about right, maybe? I don't know. Like I say, ham-fisted, so... I always manage to do that. Always manage to stuff something up. Alright. Alright, let's stop that bastard. Then... now, 815. So we're gonna say we are... back this direction. Damn, we need to slow this puppy down. Alright. So we travelled 859 meters that way. We are there. Okay, let's just take a reading now. It's quite broad. Five, 6, 7, 8. Let's say 188. I switched off the snap. That's what I did wrong. And I said they were traveling at 188. That's my yeah, so we go there. 188. That's where I think they're going. That's where I think they are. Now that distance is, let's see, that's, oh yeah, it's about 10 kilometers. So what we want to do is we want to crank this puppy. Full speed, thank you so much. Blow tanks. Oh look, they've changed. Yeah, they've updated the graphics of the these dials, which is quite nice. That's all right. All right, cut over to diesel engines. What I want to do is bring us around left. Okay. Now that is an extremely rough estimation of their position and heading. So I think they're heading at 188 degrees. We'll bring ourselves around to, why not? Around about 180, maybe 190, maybe 200 degrees, maybe 195 degrees. Or 190. You'll do. Okay, so if I were to... So that's 188. Oh, I didn't put a timestamp on that. You see, I'm obviously I'm really rusty at the moment. I've just fucking probably very rusty. There, 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 there. I don't think this is going to be anywhere near accurate. No, look at that. I mean, that's terrible. So poor. So I got really no idea what their speed is. Basically, it's all over the visuals. We've got a bit of an idea. We need to head this way at full speed. Water in our negative. We are traveling pretty fast. Ooh, better make sure we charge our batteries, thank you. Just make sure. Okay, good. Up we go. What the hell? Have we slowed down? It sounds like the engines aren't running as fast as they should be. Oh, what? What the hell? We slowed right down. I didn't say stop. I just said charge batteries. What? There's something wrong with this. I should not be stopping when I say charge batteries. Unless we can't run the engines at all when we charge batteries? Have they changed something? Hang on. So if we say charge batteries, what do the engines do? Before they would just run at full pelt still. But now we stop for some reason. What the hell? Alright. Something weird going on there. Not sure what's happened there, but we should not stop if we're charging the batteries. Oh, alright. Let's see if we can possibly catch up with the convoy. Like I say, I got no idea where they are, so other than that general direction. But like I say, in previous patrols, I have spent a fair amount of time getting an accurate position, only to not get an accurate position, so I kind of give up wasting time on that and just go, let's just go for it. Get a rough location for them. And take it from there. So now what we do, we've gone a little bit of a distance. Go electric engine. Okay, we're going down. Once we hit 10 meters, we blow the negative. Which stabilizes. A little bit deeper than periscope, but that's fine because we're going hydrophone. I'd put them at about, yeah, still at about 188. Gonna get rid of all this crap now. It's really unnecessary. Basically, I'm on their tail. The ballast tanks again. Get back up to the surface. Okay, that should bring us up. Yep. Watch this. It's gonna do that, isn't it? It's gonna switch my. Fine, we'll let you charge first. Okay. Compressor done. Alright. Okay, head back up. So we're on their tail. Should be coming up behind them. So my recommendation is, therefore, that we, as soon as we get visual contact, we can swing around. I mean, we could... They seem to be going a steady 188. So I might go... 210 just for a few minutes, or thereabouts. just to get a little bit of a an angle on them. Down, 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 down we go. Speed, yep, that's good. That's good. Heading's 212, so we'll do this just for a few moments. And keep an eye out in the meantime. Alright. They should be somewhere right about there. What I'll do is I'll get to about, I don't know, maybe about there, and then we'll cut back to 188, which should get us back on a parallel course with the convoy. I didn't hear any swoosh swoosh swooshes of the of escorts. Alright, so we'll just keep doing this, and that's the end of part 1.